Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am doing the weekly reading today. That's for all signs, it's for the collective, and it's general, so take what resonates. And if it really doesn't, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements, even if it says it's a specific zodiac sign. Um, Okay. And remember that when you catch this, it's for the week ahead for you. Um, I'm going to start with my Kipper deck and see what's going on. I've been reading this pretty literally, and I think I'm going to kind of lean more into how I read the tarot, which is that we all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So if it says main female, you could be a guy, but it applies to you. Or if it's a main male, same thing. If you're a woman, girl, whatever, um, you could still have that main male energy. Jojo is here and Rest Mojo. Good morning. And Gemini with the J. Hello. No, really? Oh, yeah. Okay. Gemini with the J and Frost Winters Tarot and Magic. Hello, guys. Thanks for joining. Cool. Okay, here we go. So we have Judication, number 30. Unexpected Income, number 27. High Honor, 25. Thoughts, 16. And Bad Health, number 31. Okay. So you could be in a situation where maybe you are going to court, um or there's something that's involving the legal system that's bringing you some kind of unexpected income. Maybe it's an inheritance that you didn't know you were getting, or somehow something is working in your favor. There's been some kind of legal battle or something, and somehow you're getting something out of this. um, because but adjudication can also be about making a choice. It doesn't necessarily have to involve the legal system. This could be about you. Whatever choice you decide to make is it's a choice that's bringing in some kind of income. Maybe you've got some kind of side hobby, side hustle, and you do something that's just the right thing at the right time, and there's some money changing hands here. um, because y- whatever this is, you're getting into a place of high honor. um, all the cannons are being shot in your honor, right? Um you're doing something that is elevating your status, how people see you. And someone's thinking about you. You are on people's radar. Maybe you're on a certain person's radar. Now this could be somebody who is struggling with some kind of bad health. Could be you as well. Um, and and I'm sorry if you are. Hopefully you get better quickly. Um, you could be thinking about someone. Yes, you could have someone in mind who has bad health, or somebody who is thinking about you. They have bad health. Maybe it's the kind of thing where, here you are, you're being celebrated for being at the top of your game, whatever that means, whatever that looks like. And somebody is in a place where they aren't feeling so well, and they're kind of evaluating their own life. They're looking at you and seeing how well you're doing. It could also be where somebody could be jealous, where they've been kind of dealing with negative emotions about you being in this elevated place, and the emotions are literally making them sick. In case you didn't know, our emotions and our physical body are very intimately tied, and our thoughts. It's all kind of this ecosystem. So whenever you start thinking negatively, it affects how you feel, and that will affect you physically, and actually literally make you sick. So um I don't get the impression this is you. I feel like this is whatever this person, this somebody is going through something, because they are in turmoil about you. Like, either there's jealousy, or they're feeling really bad because maybe they alienated you, and they see you now rising up, and they wish that they hadn't done that, or they just wish they could be like you, be you. So yeah, apply it as it resonates. I'm gonna go with the Osho Zen Tarot. I love that song. Elton John, I'm Still Standing. Yes. Yes, very good song. All right. So Osho Zen Tarot. We've got sharing. Sharing of resources, sharing of the light, sharing of one's energy. Laziness. This card has been coming out a lot. By the way, this is the Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, possibilities, Two of Fire, transformation. I love it. This is the Death card, but it is so beautiful because death is about transformation. And harmony, the Ten of Cups. Wow. I always have kitty hair messing with me. um, okay. So you you could be in this energy of sharing, of wanting to spread the wealth. You have a lot to give. You're very you could you're in this yeah, you're very charismatic, very beautiful or handsome. You you bring a light with you wherever you go, or you shine a light. You're just you have a lot to give, and that makes you very magnetic and dynamic. This is a part of, I think, why um there is such high honor here. You're stepping into this energy, or you already embody this energy of just being very nurturing and generous and kind and just awesome, right? And with this card here, laziness, I feel like this is somebody that you're dealing with who maybe you were trying to give to somebody, or you haven't, or you are trying to give of yourself, because that's just a part of who you are. You have more than enough, and you, like I said, you want to spread the wealth. And there's somebody here who's like, yeah, okay, uh, yeah, you can give me whatever you want. And they're kind of taking it without giving back. There's something here about ignoring what is jabbing at someone. Now, it's possible this could be you, where, you're feeling really good. You have a lot to give, and you're kind of enjoying not only giving to others, but giving to yourself, and just kind of kicking back. But this card always, with the laziness there, it's like those the kind of the jabby rocks are kind of just poking right into this guy, even though he's got the comfy pillow and his drink and umbrella. It's like there's an illusion of comfort, but really it's just that it's an illusion. I don't think this is you, though. This feels like somebody else. It feels like you're in one kind of energy, and somebody else is, they're in a place of, maybe they're delusional about, maybe they're very superficial and focusing on kind of the material aspect of things. And they're like, oh yeah, I'm comfortable. Meanwhile, here you are, you're actually, you're in service to others. This person is in service to themselves. And we have the possibilities here. There's some kind of choice. Maybe the choice has to do with who you decide to give to. Realizing that even though you have an abundance of things to give, it doesn't mean everyone deserves it. And you get to decide and be discerning about where you give your energy, resources, time, love, all the things. And with the eagle up there, it's like it's seeing things from a high enough perspective that you really understand what direction to go, what direction to take, the choice you need to make. You have these possibilities, and it seems very clear that there are certain people in your life who, it's a bottomless well. You give and give and give, and they take and take and take, but there's something about them ignoring, or maybe you just see them in their life and they're ignoring some really obvious issues. And they're like, no, everything's fine, when really it's not. And you're like, well, I, I can't help someone who can't help themselves. So I'm maybe gonna go in another direction. And there's transformation here. So maybe this is somebody that you're tied to. Maybe this is a spouse. Maybe this is a boss. Maybe this is a friend who just doesn't get it, who's very caught up in their own self-serving ways, and their own needs, not really thinking about you. And you're like, huh, what else is there? What else is out there for me? And this is a huge transformation for you because we have, let's see, on this side, we have the chain that is, if you can see it, yeah, holding the chain that's broken. We have the snake over here, which to me represents like shedding of an old skin. Uh, the phoenix rising from the ashes, the sword cutting away what doesn't serve anymore. Um, there's a yin yang here, which is about finding the balance. There's a lotus flower. It's a spiritual awakening, spiritual growth. And if you look, the hand is touching the mouth. There's something here about transforming how you speak, maybe speaking your truth, stepping into who you are, who you know, um, how awesome you know you are, knowing what you have to give and telling people like I'll give to you um freely, but there are conditions such as you need to acknowledge giving, you need to maybe reciprocate, and it's not giving to get, but it's knowing that giving just to try and make someone happy is it depletes you. There needs to be reciprocity in any kind of um form of giving. And so after this transformation, we have this balance. Again, we have the balance between the head and the heart. There's a playfulness with those dolphins. It's like playfulness is being infused into how you show up. Like I said, you're very dynamic and charismatic. You're starting to enjoy your life and feel good about who you are and what you have to give. And it's like, it's because you've learned how to give to yourself. I feel like whoever you're dealing with here has not. They expect to be given to. There's a feeling of entitlement here. Someone is not doing their part. And and you're kind of saying, "All right, see ya. I'm going on to my ultimate wish fulfillment." And you know that's a place where you can continue to give freely, um, in a way that is fulfilling to you, where you don't get depleted. Yeah. So let me go to the good tarot. Jamie Leanne made it. Hello. Thanks for joining. Six of air. Oh, I like to see that. Nine of fire. Seven of earth. Uh-huh. Okay, I'll speak to these in a moment. Four of air. Transformation. Yes. Oh my God. These are really mirroring the last card. So first of all, we have transformation twice. Both of these are the death card. Lucky number 13. Um so so here you are moving away from turbulence, from the choppy waters, from all the conflict and chaos and craziness. You're moving into a place of peace and serenity, of moving to calmer shores. Not quite out of the storm yet, but you're actively moving away from someone, from something, towards what is more fulfilling to you. There is caution and uncertainty here because it could be where just moving into the unknown can be uncomfortable. There can be a lot of uncertainty. Am I making the right decision? Is this the right direction for me to go, especially if you're leaving someone behind? Um, we have our attachments to people. And even if we know that we need to move away from them, that still could be difficult to physically do. Um, and so I feel like you're being cautious about maybe how you handle the situation, or you're trying to you ultimately know what you want and what you deserve. You want that calm and peace. But whatever you're dealing with is causing some self-doubt possibly, but ultimately let's see, how do I say that? So you're feeling this caution, you're feeling this uncertainty, this doubt, because you're at a crossroads, which is it's very much like this. You have possibilities. Do you stay with where you've been, or do you move in a new direction? What's going to bring you the most fulfillment? And so you're at this crossroads and you're taking time to heal, to retreat, to rest, recuperate. If you've stepped away from somebody who has been very entitled and really kind of draining you, um, you're taking time. You're taking some time away potentially. Really going within and healing from whatever you've been through. Oh yeah, and we also have judication. I said that's a choice as well. So we've definitely got a lot of contemplating around your possibilities. What direction do you go in? What do you choose, this or that? Um, and so you're really being thoughtful about this. And through this process, you are being transformed. Your life is being transformed. I love this card because she's holding what looks like a fairy. So there's magic happening within you. You're starting to notice things, maybe synchronicities, serendipitous events are happening. Things are lining up in a way that maybe they hadn't before, because you're actually putting yourself first, and I feel your energy is increasing. Like with this transformation card, you're shedding an old skin, you're breaking the chains that made you feel bound. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes. It's it's not a comfortable process, transformation. This has probably been quite painful and may continue to be for a while, but there's something really beautiful coming out of it, not just emotional satisfaction and wish fulfillment, but actual physical um, rewards. And it's because you are starting to step into this energy of magic. Yeah. Um, Let me go with here. I'm going to use my Queen of the Moon Oracle. I said discernment earlier. Makes me think of a card that's in this deck. It'd be amazing if that came out, actually. Oh, we've got wisdom, number 22. Patience, 36. We don't always love the P word, do we? But you're doing something. You're building your knowledge, your skills. She's standing on the stack of books. You're reaching for something that may have felt out of reach in the past, but it requires patience because you got to get through. It kind of reminds me of like a storm. It's like the eye of the storm. And you're waiting for the storm to pass, or you're gradually moving through the storm to get out to the other side where it is still purity. Number 30, which we also have 30 here. Um, yeah, there's something here about this process. This is a part of the transformation. It's bringing you back to yourself. Now, this figure here in the background has their arms back, the head back. Um, it's a opening and feeling really good, getting back to um, kind of a more childlike energy, more youthful, playful. And we have trust, number 32. Oh, and there's somebody who's kind of in some there. It's like they're in a transparent egg. It's hard to see what's going on in this picture, but it looks like somebody is, yeah, kind of curled up, waiting to hatch, waiting to come out of. This is a part of the speaking to the patients here, waiting to um can only think of the word hatch. Emerge from some kind of cocoon, which speaks to this energy, this healing, this resting and retreating, because there's a process of shedding your skin. And I haven't seen it happen. It'd be cool to look up actually, but apparently the process of a snake shedding its skin, it's a long process. It looks pretty arduous, I've heard. And so whatever transformation you're going through, you need to just be patient with yourself as you go through it. You'll know when the time is right, when it's time to come out of your bubble, of your egg. And look at that, we have self-love, number 6. Yeah, this it's like I said before, this is about self-love. You're gaining self-love. It's like you already had so much to give, but maybe you were over giving. And this transformation is you turning that in on yourself. And it's like through this balance, through this love of just who you are and what you have to offer to the world, you feel better. And so then that attracts all the good for you. And I feel like somebody is seeing this transformation. It's happening, but it's like it's happening in public. It's happening in a way where people actually see it and they're like, "Wow, what happened to this person? They're so different than I remember them or than they used to be." And still not sure about that bad health card, whether they're going through something because of what they're feeling about your transformation, or if they're just in some kind of bad health, state of bad health because of, and it's causing them to be more self-reflective. Um, yeah. So let me finish with, what am I going to finish with? I want to do, I'm going to do an abundance angels card. Oh, get my readers. Obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and shift your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Yeah, that's what's happening. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. And you're stepping into the spotlight. You're getting some kind of accolades, rewards, acknowledgement. um, it's really nice, this energy, and it's all because of this transformation that you have been going through, that you are allowing yourself to go through, that's allowing you to rise up and be your most awesome self. So, anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.